Wondering what drives true business growth? Today I want to share with you the 5 C's of building a culture of success in your real estate business. You know, when I shifted in this position out of sales and into basically helping manage and grow our company, one of the things that I was most impressed with was some of the teams that I would talk to and some of the businesses that I would talk to, the culture they had in their companies. What I found was I didn't find a single company that was growing at a nice pace or that was really growing at an extremely fast pace that didn't have an amazing culture where people are excited to be a part of that team or of that company. So what I want to do today is I'm going to talk to you about some of the things that we put into place, some of the things that we modeled after other places, and some of the things that we just kind of figured out along the way that hopefully is going to help you build that culture where your agents are going to be proud to be where they are, and it's going to give them the opportunity to grow their business. So the 5 C's that I want to talk about today start with the first C, which is culling. Listen, in reality, if you want different results, sometimes you have to do different things, and sometimes that different thing is different people. Maybe you've got an employee that everyone has difficulty working with. Maybe you've got a certain agent that maybe is doing a lot of business but is causing a lot of problems and keeping other people from being all that they were created to be and the business that they need to be growing. So one of the things that we noticed was we had one agent in particular that was doing around $30 million, but every single time that she came into the office, it was like a tornado. Everybody else left the office or everybody else closed their doors. Nobody wanted to be a part of that drama. And then all of a sudden, when we get to that point, when we finally let her go, it was like we were coming to a place where we did a little bit of pruning, that all the new growth just began to fill in so quickly. In reality, what we felt like we were doing and we were losing was something we were actually squatting to jump. By getting to a place where we were culling some of the people that were causing problems with agents and beginning to put a team together that was totally focused on agents and focused on helping other people, all of a sudden that teamwork began to grow. That opportunity for others to grow began to show up, and all of a sudden our growth began to come. Start with this. Do you have the right people in place? If you don't, there may need to be some tough decisions that are going to have to be made. The second C is communication. How often are you communicating with the agents in your company? Some of the things that we saw is just systematic plans of action. What we've done is we've basically set it up now where we're out there, and each Monday we're sending out a video for training. Each Wednesday we're doing some type of training or some collaboration with some of the other agents that we're working with in our company. We try to have this communication going out on a weekly basis with our Friday Wrap, which is a video we send telling everybody what was going on. You see, we also want to make sure that those top agents, those agents that are doing the majority of the business in our company, that they feel appreciated. We want to communicate with them on a regular basis. That is in the form of just checking in calls. It's also in the form of sending thank you notes or congratulation notes. It's recognizing them when they have some achievements. It's knowing what's going on in their personal life in a way that it's not just about the business, it's about building deeper relationships. You see, if I don't have great communication with my wife, odds are my relationship's not going to be at the place it should be. If you don't have the communication with your top agents and your agents in general and your employees, odds are the relationship's not going to be where it needs to be. The third C is collaboration, and I'm going to add accountability to that as well because I think they go hand in hand. What we decided was we wanted to be the most collaborative company in the marketplace in our area, and in reality, we want to be the most collaborative company in the country. And what do I mean by that? That means that we're going to share ideas with each other. We're going to bring in agents from other markets. I go out and I interview agents from other markets that are doing certain things well, bring that information back to our agents. We want to collaborate in a way that our agents always feel like they're getting the fresh ideas. They're getting opportunities to grow. We also group agents together based on their production where they can share ideas together. We have dinners where we bring in our top agents and we ask them what we're doing well and what we can improve on. And not only do we hear what they're saying, we implement on what they're saying and we take action on those things. On Fridays, we have our collaboration accountability groups, 8 to 12 agents. They meet, they talk about what their goals are, they say what they're going to do the next week. The next week they come back and they report whether they did or not. Soft accountability, but let me just say this, accountability is love. We do it in a way that it gives them the ability to hear what's working for other agents and in real time be able to go out and implement those things in their business. Listen, if you're going to be the best and the fastest growing company in your area, it's going to take having the most collaborative company in your area. The fourth C is celebration. Listen, we want to celebrate successes with our agents. Agents need to know that you recognize them. What we did on this is we have on Fridays, we call it our Friday Wrap. I do a video each week and I talk about the opportunities for them to collaborate, the opportunities for them to get training, or things that we're doing in our community the next week that they can participate in. After we do that, then I give shout outs basically to every single person that has a place to go pending and everybody that had a place to go under contract that previous week. It's an opportunity for us to recognize those people. It does a couple things. It gives us the ability to know that the people recognize that we're watching their business, that we're celebrating with them. And I'll just simply say that in the video. I'll say, congratulations, Mary got 2 more this past week. It's been a great week. Just seeing consistency in her business. Congratulations, Mary. When this came back to roost for me and where I realized really the value of this, because I wondered, was this really worth it, is that on Fridays, if I forget someone or the file didn't get to my desk yet and I forget to mention them, I get text, hey, you forgot to mention me on the Friday wrap. I had this one closing. People appreciate being recognized, being celebrated for their successes. Now, the other thing that it did was that I didn't even realize this was going on. I had an agent call me and say, hey, I had my biggest sale. I don't know if the file's gotten to you, but can you mention it on Friday wrap this week? And I said, sure, what was it? And he said, it was a whatever X number dollar sale. And I said, well, gosh, you just watch these things until I say your thing? And he said, no, I got to tell you. He said, each week I just take a clip and I take a video of you celebrating me and mentioning my sales and talking about me doing well, and I text it to my dad. Man, when he did that, I realized, you know what? This is bigger than what we realize. People want to know and be recognized, and sometimes it's not even about us recognizing them. It's the opportunity for them to realize that we celebrate those successes with them. When you celebrate successes with your agents, the opportunity for you to build deeper relationship with them can only grow. The 5th C is community, and what I mean by community is we want to be a community, not just a brokerage or just a company. We want to be somewhere where people can pull their shoulders back and be proud to be a part of our organization. We want them to feel like they're a part of something bigger. That's why on our Friday wrap every week, I talk about how much as a team and as a company and as a family, we were able to go pending that week and what we closed volume-wise that week. Gives them the opportunity to be a bigger part of that community. 2 weeks ago, we sponsored a little Hobie Cat Regatta on the beach in our area where we were sponsoring, and the beneficiary was the Artificial Reef Association. We had a bunch of our agents come out. We got to celebrate together. We got to share together. We got to give back to our community together. This coming Wednesday, we're going to actually be out doing a pickup of trash along the beach and just cleanup of our beach and one of our coastal dune lakes as a team. It's a great opportunity for people to feel like they're a part of something bigger than just real estate. They're a part of a community that they can be proud to be a part of, a company that is focused on the needs of their community, of others, and on making sure that each and every person in our organization is being all that they were created to be. You see, when you focus on your community, you focus on all of these things we've talked about, on building a culture of collaboration, a culture where there's some accountability, a culture where people are proud to be a part of it, your business can't help but grow. Take care, and I'll talk to you soon. Thanks for watching the video. I specifically chose the video below for you because it builds on the one you just watched. I hope it's helpful, and I'll talk to you soon.